all you lovely people. I have a book haul for you, and I've been waiting to do this book haul for so long. I ordered these books like a month ago. I'm looking at them, I have them in a pile here. I ordered them like a month ago, and Amazon only sent the last two to me yesterday. So yeah, I've been waiting for them for like a long time. So I've already read a couple of these, but yeah, let's get started. The first one is Spirit Bound by Rachel Mead, and I'm not going to tell you too much about what this is about because it's the fifth in a series, in the Vampire Academy series. And yeah, so I don't want to spoil anyone. But we all know what Vampire Academy is about, right? There's two kinds of vampires, the good and the bad ones, the Moroi and the Strigoi. And then there are half vampires, which are Dampiers, and a lot of stuff happens to them. Yeah, that's what the series is about. The next book is Wither by Lauren Stefano, and I already read this and I gave it 4 stars because it was really good. I did a review on it, you might have seen it on my channel a while ago. And this is a dystopian. Girls only live till the age of 20 and guys only live till the age of 25. So yeah, that's really sad. And a lot of girls get kidnapped and are forced to marry. So that's really horrible, and that's what happens to this girl right here, Ryan, the main girl. Yeah, really good book. This next book, this was the last one I got from the Book Depository. I got 3 from the Book Depository and 4 from Amazon. And this was the last one I got from the Book Depository, and I just finished it last night, and it was really good. It wasn't as good as some people say it is. In my opinion, I gave it 4 stars, but it's Divergent by Veronica Roth. Yes, I only gave it 4 stars, like everyone's been giving it 5 stars, but I really liked it. There was some things that I didn't like. This, just like Wither, is a dystopian, and in this there are 5 different factions, and they all value different things. Like one of the factions value bravery, and one of them values selflessness, and when you're 16 you have to choose which faction you want to spend the rest of your life in. And that's all I'm going to tell you about it because I don't want to spoil anyone. Just like with City of Bones, you can't really say too much about the plot without spoiling everyone. But yeah, it's really good, and if you haven't read it, you should read it. So this was the first book I got from Amazon, and I got this one like a couple of weeks ago. And it's Entwined by Heather Dixon. This is a retelling of the 12 Dancing Princesses, and that's an awesome fairy tale. I used to love it when I was a kid. Actually, I still love it a lot. But yes, I know Morgan from FlexiVamp666, she really liked this, and so I'm hoping I will too. And it's so pretty. Look at that, and look at the spine, and look at the back. It's so pretty. Even if I don't like it, I still want it on my bookshelf, you know. But I'm really excited to read this. So the next book is Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. This cover I think is awesome. There's like legs on the front cover, but I think it looks really cool. And then there's the side and the back. And we all know what Alice in Wonderland is about. It's in the first one, Alice goes down a rabbit hole and comes to this dreamland called Wonderland, and stuff happens. And in the second one, Through the Looking Glass, she walks through a mirror and comes to this mirrored version of her house where everything is a giant chessboard. So yeah, that's what it's about. I gave this 4 stars. So these 2 last books I only got yesterday. And the first one, it's not even a book, it's like as thick as a magazine. Let me check how many pages. It's not like, it's like 50 pages long or something. And it's Jabberwocky and Other Poems by Lewis Carroll. And this contains 33 poems by Lewis Carroll. And I got it for like 99 pence when I bought it along with this one. So I figured, what the hell. And yeah, some of the Lewis Carroll poems are in Alice in Wonderland, the Alice in Wonderland book. And they're really strange, but really cool. So I'm really excited to flip through this one. Now the last book I am so excited about. Oh, you have no freaking idea. I've been waiting to read this book for so long. It came out on the 7th of June, and I found out about it like a couple of days before that, and I've been wanting it since then, and oh, it's so awesome. Let me see if you can guess what book it is. I'm going to tell you some clues. It has an awesome cover. The author went to college with John Green. The author does lots of cool book trailers, including Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, Sense and Sensibility and Sea Monsters, and the one for his own book. you know that it's a guy now, and the author collects awesome photographs, and John Green actually wrote on the back of the book. Can you guess which book it is? Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Oh my god, I've been waiting to read this book for so freaking long, and I'm so excited. Oh, it looks so good, and look at that cover, look at that girl, she's floating. She's floating above ground. Oh my god. The author is Ransom Riggs, by the way, and he's an awesome person, and he's got a really cool book YouTube channel. And the book trailer for this one is so awesome. It's really what made me want to read the book. Also, these cool photographs made me really want to read the book. It's like filled with awesome photographs in here. Also, you can look at the back. The back is cool photographs. And yes, I'm so excited to read this. I'm going to start reading this today. When you take off the cover, I only noticed this like before, like a couple of minutes before I did this video. On the front here, it says Alma LaFay Peregrine. I wonder what that's about. Maybe this is like Miss Peregrine's diary or something. I don't know. But it looks really cool. Look at that. It looks like an old book. Also, if you look at the side of this, it also looks like an old book. But yeah, it's about this boy Jacob, and I just saw an awesome photograph. I'll have to find it again. Look at this. Look at this. These are in the book trailer. That's like the back. That's like the back of a man's head, and that's a guy lifting a stone. But yeah, it's about a boy named Jacob, and when he was a kid, his grandfather used to tell him stories about this orphanage where lots of weird kids lived. And then I think his grandfather dies. Let me check here. It says, a mysterious island, an abandoned orphanage, a strange collection of very peculiar photographs. So I think his grandfather dies, and he finds some photographs, and he goes looking for this orphanage or something. It just seems so awesome, and look at this. It's so beautiful. The photographs, I can't stop talking about them because they're so beautiful, and the pages are like really thick and shiny and awesome. And look at this. I'll have to show you this. Look at this. That's how it looks like before each chapter. It says chapter 10. Oh, did you notice that I fixed my camera so like now you can read it the right way? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, but I'm so excited to read this book. Also, before I go, I want to tell you about Bookie Brunch. If you follow my blog, you might have read a while ago I wrote a blog post about it. It's a bunch of book bloggers, and one of them asks a question. The host asks a question, and then the guest answers, and then the discussion can continue, like in the comments and stuff. And last week I was a part of this Bookie Brunch. I was a guest, and the question was, do you prefer print copies of books or ebooks? And if print copies, hardbacks versus paperbacks. And I wrote, since I'm such a nerd, I wrote a little song about it and did a little video, and I'm gonna put a link right here where you can click and get to that blog post on Moonlight Gleam's bookshelf, because she was the host, and you can watch my video there. Goodbye, and I really hope you enjoyed this haul. Grr.